assigned to this game and met the requirements set by the Ohio High School Athletic Association have been approved by both schools to provide their important role in tonight's game. The officials for tonight's game are Garland Reed, Keith Brown, and Jeremy Atkins Hill. The athletes, coaches, and officials are guests of West Branch High School, and fans are asked to respect the effort each of them is putting forth in preparing tonight's contest. We ask all attending to show courtesy and respect to your fellow fans, officials, coaches, those
I don't know why I still don't hear nothing.
Your team and opponent, and always remember to respect the game.
Christian, go, it's live.
Move your hats.
All right, hey everybody, and welcome into tonight's broadcast here of high school basketball at West Branch as they're getting ready to take on Alliance, and we're going to pause right now for the national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight, o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave, America?
And that was the national anthem sung by the choir here at West Branch High School. Very well done by those kids as we are getting set for action here tonight with an EBC basketball game here between the West Branch Warriors and the Alliance Aviators. Going to be a fun one here tonight as we're going through the starting lineups for both teams here. Now, Alliance comes into tonight's game with a 9-5 record. They're 5-2 in EBC play, but they really can't afford to lose any more conference games. They lost to Carrollton on Tuesday, so they both have a 5-2 record in league play, but obviously Carrollton has 2 wins over Alliance. They have the tiebreaker. They can't end up with the same conference record if they want to win it outright. So, this is a game that the Alliance Aviators have just got to have. Not to mention, this is going to be a big night for the Aviators because their junior star guard, J.R. Jackson, is 3 points away from 1,000 points for his career as a junior. A lot of times when you hear a player gets to the 1,000-point mark, which is an awesome benchmark to get in high school basketball, a lot of times when you hear that, it ends up happening during their senior year. Well, J.R. Jackson is 3 points away from doing it tonight in his junior season. So going to be interesting tonight. Again, Alliance 9-5 in the season, 5-2 in EBC play. Alliance has won 5 of their last 6 games. As far as the West Branch Warriors go tonight, they're the home team again tonight. And their record is 6-9. They're 3-4 in EBC play. And it's just been an up and down season for West Branch. Away, the Warriors are 5-3. Believe it or not, here at home at the West Branch Fieldhouse, they're 1-6. You don't hear that a lot. But West Branch now trying to get back into things and start playing better basketball as we get closer to the end of the regular season start looking a little bit towards the tournament. So as far as the EBC standings tonight, Carrollton and Alliance 5-2, Minerva in at third with a 4-3 record, West Branch and Mollington with 3-4 records, Salem 1-6. So the players are out here ready to go. And we're getting set for tip-off. It's going to be Gregory is going to be jumping it up for West Branch. They'll be going up against Samuel Hayes for Alliance. The Aviators in their blue jerseys, Alliance in their white, and we are underway here. Ready to go. West Branch has the ball first. Thanks for having us on AM 1310. And of course, the Q92 Radio YouTube page and X. We're live on X right now as Gavin Gregory goes right down the middle of the lane, puts it up and puts it in. West Branch is up by a score of 2-0. Battle for the ball on the ground right now. Goes out of bounds. We'll see who it's last touched by. Last touched by West Branch. It'll stay Aviator basketball as we pause for a station identification here on AM 1310.
Keeping Alliance entertained and informed for over a half a century. AM 1310 WDPN Alliance.
All right, the Aviators have it now. They kick it out. Going up, putting up the shot, and putting it in is Cole Pasco. He puts it in, his first 2 points of the game. And we're tied at 2 as here comes West Branch the other way. Anderson, Gregory, Jackson, Lane, and Thomas, the 5 out there for West Branch. Joey Jackson getting trapped in the corner, but he finds Camden Lane, who goes up. It is blocked, but Gregory gets the rebound, puts it back up, no good. Battle for the rebound. Gregory gets another one, puts it up, no good, goes out of bounds. It'll stay West Branch basketball. For the Aviators, but for West Branch, they'll kick it in. Gregory goes down to Anderson, kicks it out to Jeremiah Thomas. Jeremiah Thomas wants to go inside, kicks it out to Camden Lane. Lane, nothing doing. He'll kick it back out to Jeremiah. Jeremiah fakes the shot, goes up, puts it up and in. Jeremiah Thomas, his first 2. The score is now 4-2. Here comes Alliance the other way. Alliance going right to left. Pasco gets it over to Burton. Now they get it over to Sears. Bray Sears has the basketball now. He pulls it out. Gets it back over to Burton. Again, J.R. Jackson 3 points away from 1,000 for his career. J.R. goes in, pull-up jumper, hits it, his first bucket of the ball game. He now has 999 points. One more and he reaches the 1,000 benchmark. Going to be a big moment here when he gets that coming up here shortly. As a junior, might I add. Here we go, 5:36 left to go here in the first quarter. Jeremiah Thomas gets it to Gregory. Gregory kicks out to Camden Lane in the corner. Lane goes back out, kicks it back out. Thomas thought about a 3. He'll shoot it now. It's up, no good. Rebound by Cooper Anderson, who kicks it back out. Joey Jackson's got a wide open 3. Bounces around, no good. Rebound by Sears. Here they come the other way. Burton trying to press the action. Gets it ahead to Pasco. Pasco pump fakes, puts it up. Swatted out of bounds. It'll stay Alliance basketball. So Aviators ball, 5:09 left to go in the first quarter. We're tied at 4 here on AM 1310 WDPN. High school basketball. Also live on YouTube and live on X. Sears takes the inbounds pass, gets it out to Burton. Burton goes to Pasco. Pasco loses it. Picked up by West Branch. Here they come the other way. Jeremiah Thomas walking it over. Warriors going left to right here. Man-to-man defense here by Alliance. Good switch off there. Thomas kicks it out. Cooper Anderson wants to go inside. Does for the layup. It is good. Cooper Anderson's on the scoreboard for the first time tonight. It's 6-4 Warriors over the Aviators. 4:40 left to go here in the first quarter. J.R. Jackson, again, 1 point away from 1,000 for the career. Here's a jumper. Is that it? No good. Rebound by Camden Lane. Here he comes the other way, trying to push the action for West Branch. Passes it out to Jackson, who stumbles but gets the ball. Now he's trapped under the hoop. Gets it out to Cooper Anderson. Anderson wanted to go inside. Out of bounds. They say off him. Alliance basketball. First sub of the night coming in. There's going to be Zach Coffey coming in for Gregory. He'll sit down. Zach Coffey. The ball game for the first time tonight. Burton will shoot it in. West Branch wants to pressure. Here they come. Sears to Burton. They break the press easily. They're over half court. Burton now getting them in their offense. And good crowd here tonight. Both schools showing up. Again, J.R. Jackson for just joining us. 1 point away from 1,000 for his career as a junior. We're going to have, speaking of, we're going to have an offensive foul on J.R. Jackson. That's going to be his first. Give the ball back to West Branch. 6-4 Warriors. 4:01 left to go here in the first quarter. Lions going to come out here in some full court man-to-man pressure here. Camden Lane called for some extra help to shoot the ball in. Gets it in to Joey Jackson. Jackson takes it over half court, passes it ahead, gets it to Coffey. Coffey makes the pass to Jeremiah Thomas. Over to Jackson on the wing. Jackson goes inside, nothing doing, tries to kick it out. What are we going to have? A travel. Travel on Joey Jackson. Give the ball back to the Alliance Aviators. Burton will inbound it to Jackson here. 3:47 left to go in the first quarter. Again, waiting on that milestone moment for J.R. Jackson. One more point to pass over the 1,000 mark, to reach 1,000 points. Jackson has it. Pull-up jumper on the way. Rolls around. No good. Goes out of bounds. Tried to be saved by Pasco, but West Branch has it. Now they get it ahead, and they throw the ball away. Cooper Anderson threw it in between Jackson and Lane. Neither one knew who it was to. And it went out of bounds. Get the ball back to the Alliance Aviators. 3:24 left to go here in the first quarter. 6-4. West Branch leads Alliance. Appreciate you guys having us on here tonight. Jumper on the way by J.R. Jackson, and that is it. With that three-pointer, J.R. Jackson has gone over the 1,000-point mark for a career. As we continue here, West Branch has it, stolen away by Alliance. They get it ahead to Jackson. Jackson says, I'll score some more. There's another layup. J.R. Jackson with a quick 7 here in the first quarter. Now we have a timeout for West Branch, and the celebration begins for J.R. Jackson. 1,000 points. He has crossed that barrier. And again, folks, I say it again, as a junior. A lot of times when this happens, it's a senior. No. He did it as a junior, and he deserves the recognition that he's getting in this game right now. We have our first timeout of the ball game. Crowd loving it. And now we can get down to business now. Now we can put that aside. But a great moment for J.R. Jackson. His teammates elated for him. And there we go. It's 9-6 now, Alliance on top. West Branch inbounds it. They have the ball now down 9-6 with 2:46 left to go here in the first quarter. Here comes Jeremiah Thomas. Over half court. Goes by his man. Goes inside. Nothing doing. Kicks it out. We have a three-pointer on the way from Kason Weaver, who just checked in. No good. Battle for the rebound. We're going to have a foul on the floor. And we're going to get Cash Brisker, the sophomore. It'll be his first foul of the night. West Branch will inbound it. Here comes Jackson, gets it over to Kason Weaver, who's checked in the ball game. Weaver turns, hands it off to Hurst, who's also in the game, but stolen away by Sears. Sears with the pass to J.R. Jackson, goes up. It is blocked by Weaver, but Alliance keeps the basketball, and they kick it back out to Brisker. And Coach Harper says reset. 2 minutes to go here in the first quarter. Shot up, no good. Knocked out of bounds by Brisker. It'll be, I believe, no, they're going to say Alliance basketball. Oh, they're going to talk about it. They're going to say West Branch basketball. That's the right call. So the Warriors to inbound here. 1:54 left to go in the first quarter. Warriors trail Alliance 6-9. Jeremiah Thomas walking it up, being checked by Brisker. Thomas over half court. Thomas picked up his dribble, needs help, gets it back to Joey Jackson. Jason Weaver has it, back to Jackson. Jackson thought about the three, goes inside. Pull-up jumper on the way, bounces, no good. Jeremiah Thomas with the rebound. He throws it up, no good. Battle for the rebound, and somehow Zach Coffey came up with it, but I don't know if they called a jump ball. They did. Possession arrow says Alliance. Kavion Thomas now in for the first time for the Aviators. Full pass will sit down. Cooper Anderson is also back for the Warriors. Joey Jackson will sit down. Here comes Brisker. Shot up. Shot is good. And that is Brisker with his first bucket of the ball game. He's on the scoreboard. 11-6, 5-point lead for the Aviators. Coming up on a minute left to go here in the first quarter. Like I said, the Aviators need every conference win they can get from here on out. Cooper Anderson wants to go inside. Splits the double team. Nothing doing. Gets it to Jeremiah Thomas, but now it's stolen away by Brisker. Brisker tries to get it ahead to Sears, but stolen back by Kason Weaver. Weaver to Anderson. Anderson brings it over half court. Gets it over to Hurst. Hurst cross-court pass to Jeremiah Thomas, who thought about the three. Now he'll try to drive inside. He does. Nothing doing, though, and he's stuck with the basketball. Someone's got a flash. Coffey comes and gets it. Now here comes Coffey. Errant pass and miscommunications and just not on the same page are the Warriors. Camden Lane comes back in. Hurst is going to sit down. 27 seconds left to go in the first quarter. 11-6, Alliance on top of West Branch here on AM 1310 WDPN. Again, this game live on your radio, also live on Q92 Radio's YouTube channel and live on our X page at Q92 on X. Burton now has the basketball. 10 seconds left to go here in the first quarter. Burton getting set. 5 seconds. He's got to go. Now he does. Burton looking, passes J.R. Jackson. 1 second left. There's a shot. Rolls around and no good. We've played 1 quarter of basketball, and your score, the Alliance Aviators 11, West Branch Warriors 6 points as very classy. The West Branch Warriors acknowledging J.R. Jackson's 1,000th point. We'll be right back. This is High School Hoops on AM 1310 WDPN.
Get into SARTA and get SARTA smart.
Hey, man, good to see you. What brings you out here today? Need to pick up a few tools. You? I need new kitchen cabinets, countertops, maybe even a whole new kitchen, but I can't get any help or find what I need in this place. You need to go to Robertson's for that. Robertson's Kitchen and Bath Gallery is an American Standard plumbing registered showroom, and their knowledgeable consultants have the training and expertise to actually help you get what you need without breaking your budget.
Visit Robertson Kitchen and Bath at 2155 West Main Street in the Alliance Industrial Park, or visit them online at robertsonkitchenandbath.com, where amazing meets affordable.
This is high school basketball, presented by SARTA on AM 1310 WDPN.
Welcome back as we get ready to start the second quarter with your score. 11-6. Alliance on top of West Branch here on AM 1310 WDPN. Thomas, Lane, Anderson, Weaver, and Gregory, the 5 out there for West Branch. Weaver gets it over to Anderson. Anderson comes over to the right side, hands it off to Camden Lane. Camden Lane tries to get it back to someone. Now he gets it to Gregory. Gregory back to Jeremiah Thomas. Thomas wanted to go inside, nothing doing. Gets it to Camden Lane. Lane over to Gregory. Gregory cross-court pass to Weaver, but it goes over everyone's head and out of bounds. And again, West Branch just seems a little discombobulated right now as they're trying to figure some things out. Joey Jackson now. J.R. Jackson. I get my Jacksons confused. J.R. Jackson takes over half court now. Heading over to the left side. J.R. being checked by Kason Weaver. J.R. Jackson goes in strong, puts it up. No good. Rebound, Cooper Anderson. Here comes West Branch back the other way. Anderson ahead to Camden Lane. Camden goes all the way in, draws the foul. It's up and it's good. So Camden Lane takes it strong to the hole, gets the bucket, and he'll go to the line and shoot a free throw as well. That's his first bucket of the ball game.
His second.
That's Brisker's second foul. Lane's free throw is up, no good. Rebound, J.R. Jackson. That makes it 11-8. The Lions still on top. Burton walking it up over half court here for Alliance, who's going right to left. Burton passes it, now gets it right back. He'll reset the offense here. Lions again wearing their powder blue jerseys with their red lettering and red stripes, red numerals. Burton top of the key, and Lions taking their time looking for a good shot. They got DePasco on the wing right now. J.R. Jackson over to Burton on the right side. Lions going up for the shot. Rolls around, no good. Rebound by Gregory, and here comes West Branch the other way. West Branch going left to right this quarter. 6:10 left to go in the first half. 11-6. West Branch trails Alliance. Kason Weaver has the ball, goes around to pick. Nothing doing. Kicks it out to Camden Lane. He'll launch a three. No good. A good open shot there. Burton with the rebound. He wants to push the action for the Aviators. He goes all the way inside. Tried to make the pass to Kavion Thomas, but it's stolen away by Gregory. Here comes West Branch. Jeremiah Thomas walking it up. 5:45 left to go here in the first half. 11-8 Alliance over West Branch. Thomas to Gregory. To Cooper Anderson, top of the key. Goes over to Jeremiah Thomas. Had a wide open three. Passed on it because Gregory was cutting towards the hole. He put it up, but blocked by Kavion Thomas. Cooper Anderson, though, gets it back, puts it up, and puts it in. Anderson has 4. That makes it 11-10, down to a 1-point lead. Again, Alliance and Carrollton tied atop the EBC, but Carrollton has both wins over Alliance this year. So the Aviators really can't afford to lose many more conference games if they want at least a share of the conference title. Camden Lane with a spin move and layup, no good. Under 5 minutes to go. Here comes Alliance the other way. They keep their 1-point lead. Burton goes down low. Shot up, no good. Rebound, battled for. Who's got it? I think it's going to be, what are we going to call? Jump ball, possession arrow, says Alliance. As Sears about to check back in for the Aviators, Kavion Thomas going to go sit down.
Brandon Sears back on the floor.
So Brandon Sears back in. All right, they kick it back in. Burton has the basketball. Comes down, pull-up jumper by Burton. It is no good. Rebound, put back up, no good by Alliance. Sears gets another rebound. Kicks it out. Aviators go in. They attack. It's up, and it's in. That is Samuel Hayes, his first bucket of the ball game. He's got 2. 13-10 is the score now. Quick stoppage of play here, but now West Branch will inbound it. Alliance going to full court man-to-man defense here. Someone needs to flash. They got to get the ball, and they finally do. Here comes Jeremiah Thomas over half court. Thomas trying to go the length of the court. We're going to have a carry by Jeremiah Thomas. Turn the ball over and give it back to the Aviators. Here comes Alliance to the other side now. Up 13-10, 4:10 left to go. Burton goes to the hole, puts it up, and puts it in. His first bucket of the ball game. 15-10. They got it back to a 5-point lead now with 4 minutes left to go in the first half. Weaver goes around to pick. Gets it over to Gregory. Gregory wants to attack. Kicks it out Camden Lane. Had it in the corner. They go back down to Gregory again. He's bouncing down low. He passes it to Cooper Anderson waits, puts it up, and puts it in. Cooper Anderson with 6. 15-12. Alliance leads West Branch. As sub's about to come back in for the Warriors. Pasco gets it over to Sears. Sears back to Pasco. Over to J.R. Jackson, who's got 7. J.R. Jackson goes around his man. What are we going to have on the foul on the floor? We're going to have. It's on Case and Weaver.
Joey Jackson and Zach Coffey back on the floor.
Zach Coffey, Joey Jackson come back in. Gregory and Weaver will sit down for West Branch Alliance to inbound it underneath their hoop with a 15-12 lead. 3:22 left to go here in the first half. Coffey steals the inbounds pass for West Branch. Here they come the other way. Cooper Anderson bringing it up court. Now he'll turn, hand it off to Thomas. He'll walk it over half court. Thomas to Camden Lane. Lane over to Joey Jackson. Joey Jackson almost had that pass stolen away. It's tipped, so Camden Lane can go back and get it over half court. Now he comes back over half court. He goes all the way to the hole and puts it up and puts it in. Camden Lane. He has 8 now. He has 8 of the Warriors, 14 points. And what do we have? As we're over at the officials are over at the scorers table right now. Not sure what we're trying to figure out here. 2:55 left to go. Coming up at halftime, we'll have some news from Jeff Mears, our AM 1310 WDPN studios. Get you back here. Some stats from the first half. Maybe look at the scoreboard and get you set for second half of action here in this EBC matchup here between Alliance and West Branch. Alliance up by only 1, 15-14 right now. J.R. Jackson has the basketball top of the key, gets it to Pasco. Pasco turns, hands it off to Sears. Sears kicks it back out to Hayes. Hayes wants to go inside. Good defense there by Coffey. Burton has it, has to hand it off to J.R. Jackson. J.R. looking to go to work. J.R. Jackson goes up and under, kicks it out. Three-pointer on the way. It is good. Hayes with a three-pointer. And that takes the lead back up to 4 for the Aviators, coming up on 2 minutes to go here in the first half. Jeremiah Thomas now. Will turn, hand it off to Camden Lane, who gets it over to Joey Jackson. Anderson back to Thomas. Thomas gets it over to Camden Lane. He shoots the three. It's up. It is good. Camden Lane. Give him 5 on the night. 18-17. Back to a 1-point lead here. 1:46 left to go here in the first half. Burton being checked by Thomas. Gets it over to Hayes. Hayes puts it on the floor now, gets it back to Burton. 1:35 left to go in the first quarter. 18-17, Alliance over West Branch. Sears on the right wing. Sears dribbles it over and gets it over to Burton. Burton wants to go inside, cut off, gets it back to Sears, who gets it over to Hayes. Hayes over to Burton. Burton goes inside, kicks it out. Sears launches a three from the corner. It's good. Sears' first three-pointer of the game. 21-17, back to a 4-point lead. We come up on a minute left to go here in the first half of this EBC matchup. Jeremiah Thomas over half court, now wants to attack, go to the hole. Goes up and under, nothing doing, but he'll shoot the jumper anyway. Rolls around, no good. Battle for the rebound. Cooper Anderson saves it to Joey Jackson. He'll launch a three, misses everything. Rebound by Coffey. I think it's going to be last touch by Weaver. It's going to be West Branch basketball with 44.3 seconds left to go. 21-17, Alliance on top of West Branch here. Henderson kicks it in. Gets it to Coffey. Coffey picks up his dribble, gets it back to Cooper Anderson. Anderson wants to attack, tries the cross-court pass. They get it back to Joey Jackson. 33 seconds left to go here. Now Jeremiah Thomas has the basketball. Now he'll attack. Jeremiah goes all the way in, throws it up. It is blocked. Here comes Alliance the other way. J.R. Jackson going 1-on-3. Draws the foul on the floor. Be Alliance ball. underneath their hoop with 20 seconds left. J.R. Jackson, it was 1-on-3, and he took the one. And he got to the hole. He can do that. He can do about everything. Most people are intimidated by a 1-on-3. Not J.R. Jackson. 21-17, Aviators up. 20 seconds left to go in the first half. Hayes has the basketball. Hayes thinking about attacking. Hayes taking it inside. Puts the shot up. No good. Battle for the rebound. We're going to have a foul on the floor. And that will put J.R. Jackson on the free throw line with 12 seconds left to go here in the first half.
J.R. Jackson shooting 2.
First free throw is up. It is good. Second one is up. That is also good. J.R. Jackson with 9 first half points. 23-17, Alliance over West Branch. 9 seconds left to go. Thomas gets it over to Anderson. There's 5 seconds left. Anderson, Camden Lane. They got to get a shot up here. 1 second left. At the buzzer, it's up. No good. Missed by Jeremiah Thomas. We have reached halftime, and your score, Alliance 23, West Branch 17. We are going to take a break, send it back to our AM 1310 studios, get you a look at news from Jeff Mears. We'll come back out here, get you some scores, and get you set for the second half of action. But after 2 quarters of basketball, your score, Alliance 23, West Branch 17. This is high school basketball on AM 1310 WDPN and live on the Q92 radio YouTube channel and at Q92 on X.
The College Inn is your comfortable home-style restaurant in Alliance. Order online today or stop in before your next Aviators basketball game for a bite to eat with their large menu and affordable prices. Friday is Fish Fry at the College Inn. You're sure to find great food and a pleasant dining experience.
The College Inn, 935 West State Street in Alliance. Give them a call, 330-823-3332.
Of all the ways to get ahead in life, we're one of them. And we're legal. The John Tesh Radio Show.
I'm John Tesh, and we couldn't be happier about bringing you intelligence for your life every day. We have a room full of researchers gathering the information and ideas you need to make your life simpler and better, and to make you the smartest person in the room.
You're just trying to be better. We're just trying to help. The John Tesh Radio Show.
Join me for music and intelligence for your life, 10 to 3, Monday through Saturday, only on AM 1310 WDPN.
It's intelligence for your life.
The Q92 Sports Network is your home for the best coverage of high school and Mount Union football and basketball. Be sure you're following us on our social media. Just follow Q92 Sports on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, X, and Threads. You'll know what games we'll be broadcasting week to week, and we drop photos and videos from all of our high school and Mount Union broadcasts. Be sure to follow Q92 Sports on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, X, and Threads, and stay connected to the Q92 Sports Network.
Go back and relive all the action with Q92 Sports on SoundCloud. Whether it's high school or University of Mount Union football and basketball, we've got you covered from 2016 through today. Catch every thrilling game and heart-pounding moment anytime you want. Q92 Sports is your go-to for local sports action. Find us on SoundCloud at Q92 Radio, and don't forget to stream all of our games live on Friday night at Q92Radiosports.com.
This is high school basketball, presented by SARTA on AM 1310 WDPN.
From the newsroom, I'm Jeff Mears with this halftime edition of AM 1310 WDPN News. An Alliance man faces 19 counts of aggravated arson. The Stark County grand jury indicted 50-year-old James Burns. He was arrested December 9th, 3 hours after a blaze at an apartment building on North Mechanic Avenue. Burns is accused of setting fire to his mattress, exiting his apartment, locking the door, and leaving the building. The fire did extensive damage to the structure and sent 18 other residents fleeing for their safety. 2 people sustained minor injuries. Burns is in the county jail. He is scheduled for arraignment January 31st in Common Pleas Court. A Canton man wanted in connection with a fatal shooting in Akron is behind bars. 38-year-old Tamarcus Harris was arrested Thursday night in the 600 block of Hike Court Southeast in Canton. He was apprehended by the U.S. Marshals Northern Ohio Violent Fugitive Task Force. Harris was wanted on warrants charging him with aggravated murder and felonious assault. On October 27th, 44-year-old Marla Carter of Akron was found shot on South Street. Harris was arraigned today in Akron Municipal Court. Bond was set at $2 million. Harris also was wanted for suspected violations of his federal supervised release. The family of a woman killed by her estranged boyfriend more than 40 years ago is opposing his possible release from prison. 83-year-old Lincoln Mabry is serving a life sentence for the February 1980 abduction and murder of 29-year-old Rebecca Kerr. She was shot in the parking lot of a Perry Township gas station. Kerr's then 8-year-old daughter witnessed the crime. The Ohio Parole Board recommended in a 5-1 vote last August that Mabry be released from the London Correctional Institution. He was most recently denied parole in 2022. A final parole hearing has been scheduled for February 11th. The Akron-Canton area may be experiencing the spread of bird flu. It's a disease caused by influenza type A viruses. According to the Ohio Department of Natural Resources, a Canada goose seen acting strangely at Glenmore Country Club in Jackson Township was taken to the Stark County Park District. The repository reports a test came back as non-negative. That means it likely had bird flu. Additional testing will determine the presence of the viral disease. Dead geese were found at Sippo Lake in Perry Township, but the birds were not suitable for testing because of their decomposition. Canada goose has been sent out for testing after being discovered in the Tuscarawas River in southern Summit County. While bird flu poses a low risk to the public, people are advised to avoid handling sick or dead birds. The armed robbery of a pizza shop is the focus of an ongoing investigation. Canton police. Around 9:15 Thursday night, officers responded to the Hungry Howie's location in the 2400 block of Tuscarawas Street West. The manager told them a man wearing black clothing and a black mask pulled a gun on him. The robber told him to hand over all the money. The man fled with cash estimated at less than $217. Police say the door was then locked, but the man returned and attempted to get inside. He left for a second time. More news after this.
The Q92 Sports Network brings you more high school football and basketball games than anyone else, by far. But did you know that you can go back and listen to our broadcast again? Simply go to the Q92 radio page on SoundCloud. We posted the games we broadcast for everyone to go back and relive. We have playlists filled with our high school football broadcasts from 2016 to this season. So go to SoundCloud now, follow Q92 Radio, and listen. And thank you for listening to all of our sports broadcasts of high school football and basketball on the Q92 Sports Network.
Nimishillen Township trustees Thursday accepted monthly reports. WDPN's David Schurer has more.
Of the 128 incidents of the fire department, 102 were emergency medical service calls, while only 26 were fire-related, with 10 of them in support of neighboring departments. In the period of 31 days, the road department spent 25 of them in activities regarding snow, salting, drifting, and maintaining the equipment to do so. In the 2-week period since the previous report, the zoning inspector has sent information to various state and county officials regarding streets, zoning, health, and nuisance issues. Trustees also swore in firefighter Brian Mishna.
A train versus car crash this morning in Columbiana left one person dead. The Amtrak passenger train struck the car at the intersection of Pittsburgh and East Railroad Streets just before 6 a.m. The Columbiana County coroner was called to the scene. The victim was later identified as 45-year-old Nicholas Thompson of Salem. The train was bound from Chicago to Pittsburgh and on to Miami. The Mahoning County grand jury has indicted a man on charges that he attempted to abduct and rape 2 women. 48-year-old Mark Parker of Youngstown is charged with 3 counts of rape and 1 count each of kidnapping and gross sexual imposition. He also faces a separate count of attempted abduction. Parker has been jailed since he was arrested December 5th by Youngstown police. A woman said he tried to abduct her on the city's south side while on her way to work 3 days earlier. The rape and kidnapping charges stem from a November 15th incident in Boardman. Details were not available. Parker served prison time for a 2003 rape conviction. He sexually assaulted a 15-year-old girl after breaking into a Youngstown home in 2000. We'll return you courtside for the second half of tonight's game right after the forecast from News 5 meteorologist Mark Johnson. From the AM 1310 WDPN newsroom, I'm Jeff Mears.
Overnight tonight, a low near 7 above, a wind chill to -2. Skies will clear out quite a bit. I am Mark J. Weather from News 5.
Hey, man, good to see you. What brings you out here today? Need to pick up a few tools. You? I need new kitchen cabinets, countertops, maybe even a whole new kitchen, but I can't get any help or find what I need in this place. You need to go to Robertson's for that. Robertson's Kitchen and Bath Gallery is an American Standard plumbing registered showroom, and their knowledgeable consultants have the training and expertise to actually help you get what you need without breaking your budget.
Visit Robertson Kitchen and Bath at 2155 West Main Street in the Alliance Industrial Park, or visit them online at robertsonkitchenandbath.com, where amazing meets affordable.
Where's Rex?
Hey everyone, it's Rex Combs, Rex in the Morning on AM 1310, inviting you to tune in Monday through Friday, 6 a.m. to 10 a.m. for unforgettable favorites, music news, and more. With myself, Clint Marshall on News and Sports, and Mark Johnson from News 5 giving us the weather forecast. Monday through Friday, 6 to 10 a.m., Rex in the Morning, it's all about the music right here on AM 1310 WDPN.
What's trending? Here's what you can find online.
Q92radiosports.com is the official website of the Q92 Sports Network. It's also your home for all of our high school and University of Mount Union football and basketball games. It's where you can stream games live. Go to our SoundCloud page to relive games from the past. You can check out our upcoming broadcast schedule, get scores from around the area, and find your local sports news. It's all just a click away at Q92radiosports.com.
This is high school basketball, presented by SARTA on AM 1310 WDPN.
And we are back here, set for second half action. 23-17 is your score. The Aviators on top of the West Branch Warriors. Scoring in the first half for Alliance, Cash Brisker 2, J.R. Jackson leads everyone with 9. Cam Burton 2, Brace Sears 3, Samuel Hayes with 5, Cole Pasco with 2 for West Branch. Jeremiah Thomas with 2 in the first half. Cooper Anderson with 8. Gregory with 2 and Camden Lane with 5. Here we go. West Branch now going right to left. They come out down by 6. Gregory takes the ball down low to start the second half, puts it up and puts it in. Gregory's second basket of the ball game, and it is 23-19 as Alliance now going left to right. Burton gets it over to Hayes. Hayes to Pasco to Sears. Sears back to Burton. Burton will back it up. Burton gets it over to Hayes, who picks up his dribble, gets over to J.R. Jackson. Alliance will reset. 7:12 left to go here in the third quarter. 23-19. Alliance on top of West Branch. Here we go, going inside, putting it up, and putting it in is Hayes. Give him second, 7. 25-19, Alliance on top of West Branch. Full court press by Alliance, almost gets the steal, but Cooper Anderson gets it ahead to Jeremiah Thomas. Thomas with the pass to Gregory. Gregory attacks again. They're going to say no, he traveled before he put it in the hole, so take that back. Turnover. Here we go, the other way. Burton walking it over half court. Burton over to Sears on the right wing. Jackson has it now. J.R. Jackson pull up 3, no good. Rebound by Sears to Cam Burton. He'll launch a 3, and Cam Burton will hit the 3. 5 points for Cam Burton with 6:17 left to go in the third quarter. 28-19, the Aviators on top of West Branch. Jackson over to Thomas, back to Jackson. Camden Lane launches a 3 from the corner. No good. Rebound by Thomas, who makes the pass out to Jackson. Extra pass. Camden Lane says, I'll shoot another 3. I don't care. Rolls around. No good. Rebound this time by Gregory. He's battling for it down low. Going to have a jump ball because of J.R. Jackson, and the possession arrow is Alliance. So how about J.R. Jackson going in there and battling with the big guys for West Branch? Getting Alliance the ball back here. 5:52 left to go in the third quarter. 28-19, Alliance on top of West Branch. Burton hands it off to J.R. Jackson again. 9 points in the ball game, and he passed the 1,000-point benchmark in the first quarter. And again, a junior going over that. Doesn't happen as often. Jackson has it on the wing right now. Nothing doing. He'll turn, hand it back off to Burton. Burton will reset at center court. Burton picks up his dribble, has to get over to Sears, and he does. Sears has it now. Get it over to Pasco. Pasco back to Burton. 28-19. Alliance on top. Sears has it. Thought about the three. Now he goes inside. Throws up the runner. No good. Rebound by Gregory. Here comes West Branch the other way. Cooper Anderson over half court. Takes it himself all the way to the hole. Puts it up and puts it in with the foul. Cooper Anderson. That's his 10th point of the ball game. He's the high man for the Warriors. And he's got a free throw coming. First West Branch player to get to double figures. First player in the game to do so. And Anderson hits the free throw. 11 points for Cooper Anderson. That makes it 28-27. Alliance with a 7-point lead. Under 5 minutes to go here in the third quarter of this EBC matchup. Burton gets it over. Now gets the ball back, wants to attack. No, hands it off to J.R. Jackson. J.R. Jackson, smooth dribbling, pull-up jumper, no good. Rebound, Gregory gets ahead to Joey Jackson. Jackson wants to push it. Jackson goes all the way to the hole, puts it up, and puts it in. That's Joey Jackson's first bucket of the ball game. Cut it down to a 4-point lead, 28-24 now. Here come the Aviators. Burton wants to go to the right side, gets it over. Pasco has it now. He'll dribble and hand it off to Sears. Sears gives it back over to Hayes. And we're going to have I believe, a foul by Joey Jackson. As he and J.R. Jackson got tangled up coming off the screen. J.R. will shoot it in. That's Joey Jackson's first foul, so he's fine. No one really in foul trouble for either team here in the third quarter yet. We'll see how that progresses as we go on here in the second half. Burton over to Jackson on the left wing. J.R. Jackson, stutter steps. Now goes around to pick, pulls it out. Jackson wants to go inside. We're going to have a foul on the floor. That's Joey Jackson. That's his second foul of the game and the quarter. Inbounding the ball will be Burton for Alliance. It's 2 team fouls for West Branch. Burton has it, top of the key. He's waiting now. He goes over to the right side. Gets over to Hayes. Hayes has it on the wing. Hayes thinking about going inside. He does. Hayes goes all the way. That was a strong take by Hayes. And he got there, put it up. He's got 9. So 2 players with 9 points for the Aviators. Back to a 6-point lead, 30-24. Joey Jackson has it now for West Branch. Jackson passes it over to Cooper Anderson. Anderson wants to go inside again. Reverse layup, and it goes in. Cooper Anderson's having a day. Give him 13 on the night. 13 of their 26 points. 30-26. West Branch gets it back down to 4 again. Burton wanted to go inside. Now gets it out to Hayes. Hayes wants to attack inside again. This time he kicks it back out. Burton has a wide open 3. It's on the way. Rolls around. No good. Sears taps it back out. Who has it? We're going to have a foul on Hayes, as he's going to run into Gavin Gregory as he was diving for that loose ball. It'll be West Branch basketball. That's going to be on Hayes. Gregory's actually going to come out now as they're going to bring in Kaysen Weaver and Zach Coffey. Joey Jackson will also sit down for the Warriors right now. 30-26, Alliance on top of West Branch. 3 minutes exactly left to go in the third quarter. Jeremiah Thomas now takes the inbounds pass, and here he goes up over half court. Ball almost stolen, goes out of bounds. It'll stay with West Branch. Kavion Thomas going to come in, and Pasco going to sit down for the Aviators. Thomas kicks it into Coffey. Back to Thomas. Thought about the 3. Goes down low to Coffey. Coffey now stuck under the hoop. Puts it up. Swatted from behind, but gets his rebound. Gets out to Weaver to Camden Lane. Nothing doing to Cooper Anderson. He's going to launch a 3. Ooh, misses that one badly. Don't blame him, though. He's the hot man here for West Branch. Heat checks are okay. Burton over half court for the Aviators. Goes all the way in. Oh, that ball is swatted by Jeremiah Thomas, who gets the rebound. Going in for the layup. Oh, and he is fouled. Hard by Samuel Hayes, who said, nope, go to the line. So Jeremiah Thomas, he could cut this to a 2-point lead if he hits both these free throws now. Here comes Thomas to shoot. Thomas's first free throw attempt. It's good. That's Jeremiah's third point of the ball game. It's Camden Lane back in for West Branch. Also coming in for Alliance for the first time tonight. Number 2, Tajay Nicholson for the first time on the floor tonight. Oh, Thomas hits both free throws. Give him 4. Down to a 2-point lead for the Aviators. West Branch fighting back here in the third quarter. Joey Jackson has the basketball. Pulls back, shoots the 3, and it is good. They needed that, and they got it. Alliance with a timeout out of that. 12 points now for J.R. Jackson. They needed that, and he just pulled right up and nailed it. 33-28 your score, 2:12 left to go here in the third quarter. This is high school basketball here on AM 1310 WDPN.
Go back and relive all the action with Q92 Sports on SoundCloud. Whether it's high school or University of Mount Union football and basketball, we've got you covered from 2016 through today. Catch every thrilling game and heart-pounding moment anytime you want. Q92 Sports is your go-to for local sports action. Find us on SoundCloud at Q92 Radio, and don't forget to stream all of our games live on Friday night at Q92Radiosports.com.
This is high school basketball, presented by SARTA on AM 1310 WDPN.
Timeout over. 2 minutes left to go here in the third quarter. 33-28, Alliance on top of West Branch. They get the ball down low to Cooper Anderson. Puts it up. No. Oh, they're going to say a travel on Cooper Anderson. West Branch fans don't like that call at all. Give the ball back to the Aviators. 1:50 left to go. Walking it up over half court here are the Alliance Aviators. J.R. Jackson has it right now. Jackson loses it, stolen away by West Branch. Here they come the other way, but West Branch turns it back over with an errant pass. Give the ball right back to Alliance. Here comes Burton walking it up. 1:25 left to go in the third. Alliance up 33-28 on the road here. J.R. Jackson wants to attack inside. Nothing doing. Kicks it out. We have a jumper on the way. No good. Missed by Henry Scheibel, who's in the ball game for the first time. So Scheibel on the court, who didn't play in the first half, and Tajay Nicholson getting run too. That foul's going to be on Nicholson. Camden Lane will shoot it in for West Branch. Lane over half court. Turns, hands it off to Cooper Anderson, over to Kason Weaver. Steps back, shoots the 3. It's up. It's no good. Rebound by Tajay Nicholson. Gives it over to J.R. Jackson. Under a minute to go in the third quarter. 33-28 is your score. Alliance on top. And we're going to have a carry on J.R. Jackson. Turn the ball over, give it back to West Branch. Coach Harper just looking at the official. Like, are you kidding me? All right, here we go. Joey Jackson back in. Weaver sits down. Jackson will shoot in for West Branch. There's 53 seconds left to go here in the third quarter. 33-28 Alliance on top of West Branch. Here on AM 1310, the Q92 Radio Facebook page, Q92 Radio YouTube channel, and at Q92 on X. You could hear this game all over the place. West Branch turns it over. Burton has it for Alliance. Now West Branch trying to get it back. They don't. Brisker has it now. He's just into the ball game. Scheibel back to Brisker. 37 seconds left to go here. See if Coach Harper wants Alliance to wait for the last shot. Camden Lane checking Brisker tight. Brisker goes inside, but then loses the basketball. Stolen away. Coffey has it. Coffey needs help, though. They get it over to Cooper Anderson. Here comes Anderson over half court to Camden Lane. Thought about the 3. Now he'll pull it back, go inside, lose the basketball. It's loose. He gets it back. Stolen away again by Burton with 10 seconds left. Burton tries the pass to Nicholson, gets it to him. Nicholson puts it up. and puts it in. Tajay Nicholson's first bucket. 35-28. Shot at the buzzer, no good. We played 3 quarters of basketball. Alliance maintains their lead, but West Branch trying. 35-28 is your score. We've got one more quarter of basketball left. You're listening to high school basketball here on AM 1310 WDPN and on the Q92 Sports Network.
The Q92 Sports Network is your home for the best coverage of high school and Mount Union football and basketball. Be sure you're following us on our social media. Just follow Q92 Sports on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, X, and Threads. You'll know what games we'll be broadcasting week to week, and we drop photos and videos from all of our high school and Mount Union broadcasts. Be sure to follow Q92 Sports on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, X, and Threads, and stay connected to the Q92 Sports Network.
This is high school basketball, presented by SARTA on AM 1310 WDPN.
And welcome back here to the West Branch Fieldhouse in beautiful Beloit, Ohio, folks. Some people call it God's country. EBC matchup here on AM 1310 WDPN between West Branch and Alliance. It's 35-28 with 8 minutes left in the ball game. Alliance has pretty much led from the jump. West Branch has cut it down to 2, at times 1. But Alliance has never given up the lead. We'll see if that changes here in the fourth quarter. Here we go. Jeremiah Thomas to start for West Branch. We're going to have a foul on Hayes to start the fourth quarter. West Branch with their starting 5 back out there. Anderson, Gregory, Lane, Thomas, Jackson. Aviators now, as that's the 4th foul on Hayes. He's going to have to sit down now with 4 fouls, as Coach Harper is explaining to him why you can't do that. Camden Lane gets the inbounds pass, thought about the 3, turns, gives it back to Jeremiah Thomas. Jeremiah Thomas wants to go to work. Thomas tries to go inside, does, kicks it out, but it goes off Joey Jackson's shins. Stolen away by Pasco. Here comes J.R. Jackson for the Aviators. J.R. Jackson kicks it out to Nicholson. Jackson, Nicholson, Scheibel, Pasco, and Thomas are the 5 out there for the Aviators. Scheibel thought about that 3. Gets it down low to J.R. Jackson, who's stuck underneath the hoop. He throws it off an Alliance or West Branch player. It'll stay Aviators basketball. As Jackson and Pasco, the only starters out there right now for the Aviators. 7:17 left to go. Alliance up 35-28. J.R. Jackson gets the inbounds pass. Pump fakes, now pulls up and shoots. No good. Rebound by Gregory. Almost stolen back by Scheibel, but they get it. Here comes Jeremiah Thomas over half court. Jeremiah Thomas goes inside, draws the foul on Tajay Nicholson. As you can hear, the crowd below me thought that foul should have been called about 10, 15 feet before that. So that's Nicholson's second foul. Cooper Anderson's going to shoot it in for West Branch. They're down 35-28. 7:01 left to go in this ballgame. They get it into Gregory. Gregory wants to go inside and attack. He does, throws up the shot. He is fouled, and he will go to the line. That might be on Nicholson again. And that is going to be on Taj Nicholson. That's going to be his 3rd foul. That's going to get Bray Sears off the bench and back into this ball game for Alliance. So Nicholson and Hayes each kind of a little bit in foul trouble here. Hayes definitely, he's got 4, but now that's 3 for Taj Nicholson. As Gregory makes the first free throw. 5 for Gregory. That makes it 35-29. He's got 1 more coming. Second free throw. It's good. Gavin Gregory hits another one. Oh, West Branch steals the inbounds pass now, too, only down by 5. Jackson to Camden Lane has a wide open 3 from the corner. No good. Cooper Anderson fights for the rebound, gets it back to Camden Lane. Lane goes inside, throws up the shot. It's good, and the foul. Camden Lane takes it this time strong to the hole, gets it. That's his 7th point of the ball game. He can get his 8th point at the free throw line. The lead is now down to 3, and if he makes this free throw, it's a 2-point game. like I said, West Branch, they've come back and forth in this ball game. Alliance has always held on and never given up the lead. But Lane looking for his 8th point now. The free throw line can make it a 2-point lead. He hits it. Lane's got 8. 35-33 now. Alliance on top of West Branch. Burton back in. Back to Sears. We're going to get a foul on Camden Lane, who hit Sears unintentionally in the face as he was going by. That's going to be on Lane. That's going to be his 2nd foul of the ball game. 2nd team foul as well. Burton will shoot it in. Burton Pasco. Kavion Thomas, J.R. Jackson, and Sears out there now for Alliance. Burton gets it into J.R. Jackson. Jackson goes to the top of the key. He'll start the offense and get things going. Goes to the right side to Burton. Burton has it now. Ooh, Burton trying to get it to Sears. Errant pass. It goes out of bounds. Back to West Branch. So the Warriors getting the ball back, and they can tie or take the lead with this possession coming down the court. Jackson will shoot it in. Jackson gets it to Gregory, gives it right back to Jackson. He'll walk it up. 6:22 left to go in this basketball game. 35-33, Alliance on top of West Branch here on AM 1310. J.R. Jackson steals it after Joey Jackson loses it. We'll get a foul on Joey Jackson, as Joey just kind of dribbled off his leg, and J.R. Jackson was right there and picked it right up. That's going to be 3 fouls now on Joey Jackson, and that's the 3rd team foul for West Branch. Burton will shoot it in. Burton gets it into Kavion Thomas, goes up. They call a foul. West Branch doesn't believe it was a foul, but they called it. See who they give that to. I think it's going to be on Thomas. That's going to be on Jeremiah Thomas, only his 1st. That's a 4th. Let me see here. That's his 1st. Team's 4th, and Kavion Thomas to the line to shoot free throws. Kavion's 1st free throw attempt is up. He hits it. That's Kavion's 1st point of the ball game. That makes it 36-33. Back to a 3-point lead for the Aviators. Kavion has one more free throw coming. 2nd one is up. Misses it. Rebound by Camden Lane. Here we come the other way. It's 36-33. Alliance over West Branch. Cooper Anderson hands the ball off to Jeremiah Thomas. Jeremiah Thomas now looks over to his coaches and now gets the play call. He'll get into a Camden Lane on the right wing. Nothing doing. He'll kick it back to Joey Jackson, top of the key. Jackson over to Jeremiah Thomas. Thomas over to Gregory. Gregory goes inside and he dunks it home. Gavin Gregory with a slam dunk. 36-35. It's a 1-point lead with 5:38 left to go here in the ball game. Sears has it on the wing now for Alliance. Sears, pull-up jumper. It's on the way. It's no good. Rebound. Who do we got? We're going to have a foul called. Who's it on? I think it's going to be on West Branch. It's going to be on Gavin Gregory. It's only his 2nd foul call, but they're going to call it on him, and that will be the 4th team foul. So one more. They're in the... Oh, then we're going to get an illegal screen by Alliance. So no inbound for the Aviators. Give West Branch the basketball back. There might have been a makeup call. Joey Jackson to Jeremiah Thomas, walking it up. Again, West Branch can take the lead on this possession. Here comes Thomas. Goes inside, gets it to Gregory. Gregory goes up strong. It's good. Gavin Gregory scores again. He's in double digits. He has 10, and for the first time, West Branch has the lead. 37-36 with 5 minutes left in this ball game. Here comes Burton for the Aviators. Burton gets it over to Sears. Sears launches a wide open 3. Oh, it is good. Answer by Brace Sears. And we have a timeout by the Aviators. It's going to be a full timeout. What an answer by Brace Sears, hitting the corner 3. There's 4:55 left in this ball game. 39-37. Alliance on top of West Branch. We got a good one. We'll be right back right here on AM 1310 WDPN and the Q92 Sports Network.
keeping Alliance entertained and informed for over a half a century. AM 1310 WDPN Alliance.
The Q92 Sports Network is your home for the best coverage of high school and Mount Union football and basketball. Be sure you're following us on our social media. Just follow Q92 Sports on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, X, and Threads. You'll know what games we'll be broadcasting week to week, and we drop photos and videos from all of our high school and Mount Union broadcasts. Be sure to follow Q92 Sports on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, X, and Threads, and stay connected to the Q92 Sports Network. This is high school basketball, presented by SARTA on AM 1310 WDPN.
Welcome back from the timeout. We got a close one here. There is 4:55 left to go in this basketball game. Alliance up 39-37 here on the Q92 Sports Network. West Branch has the basketball. They are walking it up. Jeremiah Thomas has it. West Branch going right to left. Here we go. Gets it down to Cooper Anderson on the right wing. Cooper Anderson looking to go inside on Pasco. We're going to get a reach in by Pasco. That'll only be his second foul. Team's fifth, so that's going to put West Branch in the penalty. Cooper Anderson, who has 13 points in the ball game. First free throw attempt. It's good. Give him 14. He's had a really strong night for the Warriors here. Makes it 39-38. He can tie it with this free throw. And he misses it. Kavion Thomas with a rebound. Jeremiah Thomas walking up the other way. It's 39-38, Alliance over West Branch. 4:30 left to go in the ball game. Thomas, or J.R. Jackson, I'm sorry, directing traffic. He's on the right wing right now. Has a pick if he wants it. He does. Goes around it. Thought about the three. Now he goes inside. Makes a great pass to Kavion Thomas under the basket, who puts it up and puts it in. 3 fourth-quarter points for Kavion Thomas. 41-38 now. 4:13 left to go in this basketball game. Jeremiah Thomas gets it over to Cooper Anderson. Back to Joey Jackson on the left wing. Jackson back to Cooper Anderson. They go down low to Gregory. Gregory turns around, pump fakes, puts it up, rolls around. No good. Great sky rebound by Jeremiah Thomas, who comes down, but he comes down on his backside. They're going to call it travel. Coach Loudon wants an explanation. They're saying, no, it was a travel, so give the ball back to the Alliance Aviators with 3:59 left to go in this ball game. Up by 3. J.R. Jackson walks it up over half court. He's over on the right side, has a pick, uses it, goes over to the left side. Thought to drive. Now he'll pull it back out and reset. 3:44 left to go. Alliance up 41-38. Has another pick if he wants it. Goes around a Pasco pick. Goes up strong, throws up a shot, no good. Battle for the rebound. Oh, a jump ball. Possession arrow stays with Alliance. I don't know if both players had possession of that ball, and the officials are talking about it again. They're all going to huddle up now. This is not the first time this crew's had to huddle up and make sure they got this call right. But to their credit, they have done it when they've had to. They've gotten together and talked about it. So waiting for the call. I personally did not think that Alliance had enough of the basketball to grant the jump ball. So what are we going to do here? The officials walking over to both coaches, explaining what happened. Now they're talking over to the people at the scorer's table. And to see what, so they're going to stay with the jump ball. So it's still going to be Alliance basketball. I thought maybe we're going to get together and reverse that. Coach Loudon, again, does not agree with the call at all, making sure that's known. Burton is shooting in for the Aviators. Burton gets it in, and what do we have? 5-second call. Burton couldn't get it in time. Turn it over, give it back to West Branch. He's coming back into the ball game. Samuel Hayes coming back in for Alliance. Now Hayes has 4 fouls. He's got to be careful. Here comes West Branch. Down 41-38, 3:27 left to go in the ball game. Jeremiah Thomas over half court. Goes inside, kicks it out to Camden Lane. Camden Lane dribbles it up, wants to go down to Cooper Anderson, but Burton steals it for the Aviators. Burton will back it out. He wants Alliance to get set in their offense. Coach Harper yells out the call. And we're going to have a timeout by the Aviators here.
Timeout, Alliance.
See if that's a 30 or a full. And I believe it's going to be a 30. So, Aviators will have the basketball still. 3:08 left to go in the ball game. They are up 41-38. J.R. Jackson leading the way for the Aviators tonight with 12 points. Samuel Hayes with 9. Brace Sears with 6. As far as West Branch goes, it's been Cooper Anderson. He's got 14 on the night. Gavin Gregory has 10 and a dunk. Camden Lane with 8. Only 5 players have scored for West Branch tonight.
All right, West Branch, we got 3 minutes to go.
All right. Here we go. 3:08 left on the clock. Alliance has the basketball. They're up 41-38. Timeouts left. West Branch has 4. Alliance has 2. J.R. Jackson walking it up over half court. Jackson will initiate the offense. We're now under 3 minutes to go. Alliance up 41-38 over West Branch. Good EBC matchup here tonight. J.R. Jackson being checked by Joey Jackson. Over to Burton. Burton being checked by Jeremiah Thomas. Burton now will back it up. Good defense here by Jeremiah Thomas. Burton picks up his dribble, needs help. They get it to Sears. Sears gets it back to J.R. Jackson. Alliance will reset. J.R. Jackson trying to go by Joey Jackson. He does, kicks it out. Hayes with the jumper, and it is true. Hayes took a big jump shot there, and he made it. Give him 11, and it's 43-38. West Branch the other way to answer. Jeremiah Thomas takes it in. Takes it in for a layup. He scores. This is going to be a full timeout. So that quick score by West Branch makes it 43-40 with 2:14 left to go in this ball game. This is high school basketball here on AM 1310 WDPN.
Go back and relive all the action with Q92 Sports on SoundCloud. Whether it's high school or University of Mount Union football and basketball, we've got you covered from 2016 through today. Catch every thrilling game and heart-pounding moment anytime you want. Q92 Sports is your go-to for local sports action. Find us on SoundCloud at Q92 Radio, and don't forget to stream all of our games live on Friday night at Q92Radiosports.com.
This is high school basketball, presented by SARTA on AM 1310 WDPN.
Timeout over. Teams coming back on the court. 43-40 Alliance on top of West Branch here on AM 1310 WDPN. Of course, the Q92 Sports Network. We're actually live on Q92 Radio on Facebook, Q92 Radio on our YouTube channel, and at Q92 on X. Not to mention our website, Q92Radiosports.com. So basically, there's like 5 ways you can check it out. J.R. Jackson takes the steal, goes up, scores, and he's in. He made it. An and one possibility for J.R. Jackson, who stole the pass, took it in quickly, was fouled on the layup, give him 14. He can get his 15th point at the free throw line, and that takes it back to a 5-point lead. 45-40, the free throw to make it a 6-point lead is good. 15 for J.R. Jackson. 46-40, coming up on 2 minutes to go in this basketball game. Cooper Anderson gets over to the left side. That is Joey Jackson to Cooper Anderson. We're going to have a foul on the floor on Pasco. That's going to be his 3rd. Stops the clock. The West Branch should be in the penalty. Or am I wrong? I was right. The ref was wrong. Yeah, I was going to say they're in the penalty. So Cooper Anderson, who's already got 14 points tonight, is going to go to the line and shoot 2 with the clock stopped at 1:57 left. Here we go. Cooper Anderson, 2 free throws coming. First one, he misses, leaves it short, hits the front of the rim. The score stays 46-40. Second free throw coming. It's up, hits the second one. Give Cooper 15 46-41. West Branch going to full court pressure. Obviously, Hayes has it, almost loses it. We're going to foul on Camden Lane, who was going for the steal. It's going to be Lane's second. And both teams in the penalty. So for every foul from here on out, we're just going to walk to the free throw line and see what happens. So Hayes now at the free throw line. He'll be shooting it. Hayes has 11 points in the ball game. He's playing with 4 fouls. Hayes' first free throw is no good. He misses it. Score remains 46-41. He's got one more coming. Brisker back in for Alliance. Hayes, one more free throw attempt. He hits that one, so Hayes, he's got 12. 47-41. West Branch trails Alliance. 1:47 left to go. Jeremiah Thomas goes in, throws up the shot strong, no good. Rebound by Alliance. J.R. Jackson ahead of everybody, goes up, lays it around, but it misses. It comes out the other side of the rim. West Branch with the rebound. Here they come the other way. There's a minute 30 left. They're down 47-41. Three-pointer on the way by Jeremiah Thomas, no good. Gavin Gregory gets the rebound, goes up very strong, misses it, goes out of bounds. They say Alliance basketball. Oh, Jeremiah Thomas had an open three there, took it, just missed it. And we have another timeout on the floor by West Branch. It's a full timeout. We'll take one as well. There's 1:22 left to go in this basketball game. 47-41, Alliance on top. This is high school basketball here on AM 1310 WDPM.
Hey everyone, it's Rex Combs, Rex in the Morning on AM 1310, inviting you to tune in Monday through Friday, 6 a.m. to 10 a.m. for unforgettable favorites, music, news, and more. With myself, Clint Marshall on News and Sports, and Mark Johnson from News 5 giving us the weather forecast. Monday through Friday, 6 to 10 a.m., Rex in the Morning, it's all about the music right here on AM 1310 WDPN.
What's trending? Here's what you can find online.
Q92radiosports.com is the official website of the Q92 Sports Network. It's also your home for all of our high school and University of Mount Union football and basketball games. It's where you can stream games live. Go to our SoundCloud page to relive games from the past. You can check out our upcoming broadcast schedule, get scores from around the area, and find your local sports news. It's all just a click away at Q92radiosports.com.
We are back, and here comes Alliance with the basketball. 1:17 left to go here. They're up by 6 and with the basketball. Burton back out there on the court. He's trapped in the corner. We have a timeout by Alliance, I believe. So that was a fun 10 seconds to play. But Alliance, having one of their players stuck in the corner, had to take that timeout. And is also a full timeout. So another full timeout. We'll take one as well. 47-41. 1:10 left to go here in the basketball game. This is high school hoops here on AM 1310 WDPM.
Of all the ways to get ahead in life, we're one of them, and we're legal. The John Tesh Radio Show.
I'm John Tesh, and we couldn't be happier about bringing you intelligence for your life every day. We have a room full of researchers gathering the information and ideas you need to make your life simpler and better, and to make you the smartest person in the room.
You're just trying to be better. We're just trying to help. The John Tesh Radio Show.
Join me for music and intelligence for your life, 10 to 3, Monday through Saturday, only on AM 1310 WDPM.
It's intelligence for your life. This is high school basketball, presented by SARTA on AM 1310 WDPN.
Timeout over. Both teams coming back out on the court. It's going to be Alliance basketball. They're going to be up 47-41 with a minute 10 left to go in this game. As far as timeouts go, Alliance has one left. West Branch has 2. Both teams are in the penalty. Here we go. Brisker to shoot it in for the Aviators. Brisker gets it into Hayes. Hayes he was waiting to get fouled, but no one was coming to foul him. Now he passes it out to Pasco. To J.R. Jackson, coming up on a minute left to go. J.R. Jackson passes it over to Brisker. Brisker gets it across court. Over to Burton. The ball knocked back over half court, but J.R. Jackson gets it back. It was tipped, so he can go back and get it. Jackson back over half court. Oh, knocked out by West Branch. It's stolen. Joey Jackson gets it ahead of everybody. Goes up, goes in. Joey Jackson scores 47-43 with 38 seconds left to go. Burton gets it ahead to Pasco. Pasco puts up the layup, beats everyone down the court. It's good. That was huge. 49-43, 30 seconds left. Camden Lane takes it over half court. West Branch got to get something going here quickly. Clock running. Jeremiah Thomas comes up, pulls up for a three. Had no choice. Puts it up, battle for the rebound. They get it back. Joey Jackson launches a three. No, halfway in, no good. Camden Lane, though, or Cooper Anderson, I'm sorry, puts it back up and in. And we have a timeout by the Warriors. That makes it a 4-point lead with 11.9 left to go. So a timeout here. We'll keep it here. As now West Branch will sub defense for offense. It looks like Coffee going to check back in for this. Down by 4. Again, this has been a close game. West Branch did have a brief lead here in the second half, but Alliance has pretty much maintained the lead the entire game. A game they have to have. They're battling it out with Carrollton for the EBC title. And obviously Carrollton has won both games with Alliance this year as they just beat Alliance on Tuesday. So conference losses aren't really an option anymore for the Aviators. 49-45 Alliance back on the court. So is West Branch. Lane was set. Cooper Anderson was 17 now. They inbound it to J.R. Jackson. There's the foul by Joey Jackson. So J.R. Jackson going to walk it down and shoot free throws with 9.8 left. West Branch going to hope he misses these. Cooper Anderson's the high scorer in the ballgame with 17. J.R. Jackson has 15. He can get 17 if he hits both of these free throws. J.R. Jackson shot is up, hits the first one. And that makes it 50-45, back to a 5-point game as Gregory and Anderson come back in for West Branch. J.R. Jackson has one more. Jackson's free throw. It's good. It hits them both. Clutch fourth quarter free throws. 51-45 with 8 seconds left. Jeremiah Thomas over half court and launches the three. No good. J.R. Jackson gets the rebound, and that's how it's going to end. 51-45. Alliance gets the win. And that's going to do it for us here tonight as far as scoring. We'll get you that in a second. We're going to take a break, come back here and wrap things up. Your final 51-45 Alliance over West Branch here on AM 1310 WDPN.
Go back and relive all the action with Q92 Sports on SoundCloud. Whether it's high school or University of Mount Union football and basketball, we've got you covered from 2016 through today. Catch every thrilling game and heart-pounding moment anytime you want. Q92 Sports is your go-to for local sports action. Find us on SoundCloud at Q92 Radio, and don't forget to stream all of our games live on Friday night at Q92Radiosports.com.
This is high school basketball, presented by SARTA on AM 1310 WDPN.
Your final score, 51-45, Alliance on top. They win. Alliance improves to 10-5 on the season, 6-2 in EBC play. West Branch falls to 6-10 on the season, 3-5 in EBC play. Leading scores for both teams, J.R. Jackson with 17, Cooper Anderson with 17, as well as that's going to wrap up our coverage here tonight of this basketball game. I want to thank you all for listening, whether it was on AM 1310, whether you're streaming us at Q92radio.com. Maybe you're listening on Q92 Radio on Facebook, Q92 Radio on YouTube, or at Q92 on X. Any way you check this out, we appreciate it. And as far as our AM 1310 listeners are concerned, we're going to throw you back to the unforgettable favorites of AM 1310. Thank you to our advertisers. Without you guys, we couldn't do these games. Thank you to everyone here at West Branch for always being so welcoming and accommodating to us. Thank you to Jeff Mears for our news at halftime. Thank you to Ryan Rainsberg for producing the game back at the radio station. And thank you all for listening. Appreciate it. One more time, your final 51-45, Alliance Beast West Branch. This has been high school basketball right here on AM 1310 WDPN. Have a great night, everybody.